name's Sakuma. This is my partner Jacob, and our third partner Bailey couldn't make it today, but we're going to be talking about our product, FreeWire technology. Now, I'm just like all of you out in the crowd. I have a phone, and I have a charger that charges it. The problem with the charger, though, is it breaks often, so I end up having to replace it a lot, which becomes very costly. Now, we conducted a class survey, and as you can see, the results are unanimous. Now, going into the results, more than half of you said that you were going through 2 chargers a year, spending around $11 to $20 on those said chargers. And the average length of them, even with an extension cord, was from 3 to 10 feet, which is a very restricting length in the household setting. More than half of you also said these chargers were only lasting a few months, which isn't very long. But 100% of you did agree that a wireless and padless charger would benefit you within the house setting. Now, the problem I'm trying to address here is that traditional chargers on the market are very restricting. They tether you to one spot right by the phone, and that they're costly due to replacing them all the time. Now, our idea and solution on this is our product, FreeWire. Now, as shown in the picture, it's something you would plug into the wall, and from there it would send out radio waves that would essentially charge the phone via a receiver that is activated by Bluetooth. Now, some of the trends and drivers that pushed us to create this product can be dated back to an Apple forum from 2014, where over 200,000 people were complaining about the cords and breaking all the time, and they were only lasting 4 to 12 weeks, which coincides with the survey data. And let's just break it down. If you have a family of 4, each has a phone, each has a charger, that's 16 chargers if they're replacing it every 12 weeks, which is very costly. Let's go a step further. $20 cord, and 75 million phones sold from Apple. That's a $1.5 billion industry right there. Now, if we just move on even to charger pads, if the phone's not on there correctly, or you don't have the correct case, or just a wrong case in general, it can reduce the efficiency of the charge by up to 30%. And it still tethers you and your phone right there by the charger.
Okay, so on our numbers, typical on phones, early adapters, which are basically the people who first test out the new tech that comes out, make up 13.5% of overall tech and adoption market share. The Indiana population is roughly 6.7 million, and roughly of that is 44% of iPhone users. And which, if you multiply 6.7 million and multiply by 44%, you get 2.948 million. And then if you multiply that by the 0.005, which is roughly our guess of who would actually buy our product, which would leave about 14,740 people. And if we sell that at a retail price of $95, typically if you multiply that by 14.740, you get 1.4 million. And then if you go to our wholesale place and sell it for $75, you'll get 1.1 million roughly. And Samsung is the only one that actually has a patent out for this. But the way theirs works is it's in the ceiling and it reflects off of like a big mirror basically at the bottom of the room, and it only can reach 3 to 4 feet away from the actual adapter or from the receiver itself. So our FreeWire will be more freedom in movement, a lower price than the Watt-Up, which is Samsung's actual patent for it, which theirs projected to be outrageously since it's the new product in development. Our efficiency is also better than Watt-Up since we'll have a longer range of motion. And it's obviously better than charging pads since you have to set the phone actually on the charging pad itself. And obviously it's all better than traditional chargers. Our value proposition is with the use of FreeWire, we'll be able to offer the consumer a truly wireless charging experience without the restrictive tethering that traditional chargers offer. FreeWire, when compared to other competitors, is more efficient and more price-worthy regarding how much the consumer will save due to the lack of durability of traditional chargers. And in conclusion, FreeWire is the next step in cell phone charging technology. The step towards the wireless pad charging technology was a great idea, but we clearly believe that it could be improved even more. FreeWire would lead to more satisfied customers than any other charging product in the industry due to the accessibility, how much it will save households per year, and the innovation it presents.
All right.